Welcome to the Bhaktivedanta Vedic Library instructional video series. Today, we're going to be teaching you how to prepare one of Lord Krishna's favorite soup dishes, Mung Dhal. As always, cleanliness in Krishna's kitchen is most important. You should never smell or taste things that you're preparing for Lord Krishna. This helps in your meditation. So, let's start today's preparation with a list of ingredients. Half a cup of ghee, 1/2 stick of butter, 12 cups of water, 1½ cups of split yellow mung beans, 1 potato cubed, 1 tomato diced, a ½ cup of chopped cauliflower, 2 fresh jalapenos chopped fine, a 2-inch piece of fresh ginger root, peeled and chopped fine, 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, 2 teaspoons of chili flakes, 2 teaspoons of hing, also known as asafoetida, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon pepper, a 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro chopped fine. First thing we do is we take a ½ cup of ghee, put it on our pot on a medium-high flame. Just enough to coat the bottom of your pot. Your ghee is starting to get hot, and we're going to start with our fresh herbs and spices. Chopped chili peppers into the hot ghee. Chopped fresh ginger root straight into the hot ghee. You cook the ginger and the chili peppers for 3 to 5 minutes. Just let them soften up and begin to release their flavors. Now that's starting to happen. They've only been in the hot ghee for 2 minutes, but we're going to take some other spices and begin combining them. We're going to take cumin seeds, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of chili flakes. We're going to add the hing. So same thing, we're only going to cook it for a couple of minutes. Your cumin seeds are starting to brown, your chili flakes are browning, your powdered asafoetida is cooking in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add 8 cups of water, pouring it directly into your hot spices and hot ghee. Your water's in, we add our split yellow mung beans. This is a 1.5 cups of split yellow mung. At this point we see, we've just put them in and the beans are still whole beans. When it gets hot, begins to boil eventually, these beans are going to break down. We're only 10 minutes into the boil, so this will take another 40 minutes. We're basically just stirring it occasionally, make sure it's not sticking, and waiting for the beans to break down. And you can see that the beans are still firm. As you're cooking this, when it comes to a boil, you got to keep your eye on it because the mung beans naturally begin to foam up. So you want to scrape that foam off the prep. I generally keep an eye on it all the time, just looking at it, make sure that it's not foaming up. At some point, it usually stops. Your mung beans have been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes. The beans are breaking down, but we want the beans to be completely dissolved, and if we keep cooking it like this, it's going to get too thick. So we're going to add 4 more cups of water. So now this is looking very thin, but we're going to cook this for another 20 minutes and let the whole thing thicken up and the beans completely dissolve. We added 4 cups of water. It's come to a second boil. The beans are breaking down. Now we just want it all to merge up. Before that happens, it's going to go for its last cook, maybe another 15 minutes. So we're going to add our vegetables right now and our final spices. So we're going to add a small potato cubed and about ½ cup of cauliflower chopped. 1 tomato diced. Some fresh coriander chopped fine. Salt. Black pepper. Look at the colors. This will take another 15 or 20 minutes. You want your potatoes to soften up, your cauliflower to soften up, all your vegetables to be soft, your beans to be merged in, and everything broken down. Now, in making everything right, there is a secret ingredient. I use it in just about everything. Krishna is known as the butter thief. Along with our vegetables and butter, we're going to add a little turmeric. Turmeric is a spice that gives it a nice color, and it's also very healthy. We're looking to bring it back to a boil, cook another 15-20 minutes, and our dal should be ready to offer to Lord Krishna. Gorgeous, look at that. Now it's been cooking for 45 minutes, and you can see when we stir it, the beans are all broke down. You have a nice thick broth, it's spiced nicely. You see here, the vegetables are soft. This preparation is ready to offer to Lord Krishna. There are no hard and fast rules for making an offering to Krishna. The idea is that you make an offering in love and devotion from your heart. Thank you for joining us here today at the Bhaktivedanta Vedic Library, and we hope you've enjoyed learning how to make one of Lord Krishna's favorites, split Mung Dhal. Until next time, Hare Krishna.